Hello, my name is Brendan Young. I'm an 18-year-old African American male in the United States. Today I would like to talk to you all watching at home about an important topic that is very close to my heart. Some of the examples I will use in today's video I have personally endured during my life. This topic is racism in America. I have seen acts of racism conveyed in many different ways. By a single person, by a group of people, and even by members of law enforcement. Per year, an average of 877,000 men and women and children of the black community fall victim to violent crimes in America within just the last 10 years. Out of these victims of violent crimes, there were a total of 824 members of the black community shot and killed by police since 2017. These numbers break my heart to see. These numbers make people like me scared to leave our houses. When will our fear end? Free us. Free me and free all others like me, afraid to drive down the street to buy groceries. Free us from the fear of walking down the streets at night. Why should people of color be the only ones that have to live in constant fear for our lives? Why are people of color the only ones who have to live in fear of the people sworn to protect us? The answers to these questions are simple. We shouldn't have to be afraid. We should be able to go down to an officer of the law and feel safe asking them for help. We should feel protected walking or driving past one of these officers. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. stood for civil rights of black people in America. And almost 65 years later, we still have not achieved his dream for civil rights. In the winter of 2015, my parents and I went to a local store to pick up a couple items we needed for Christmas the following week. I remember going in with the weather cold and cloudy and coming out to a full snowstorm. My father went to go get the car so that we didn't have to walk in the snow. Upon my father's arrival to the front door of the store, a man stepped out within a few feet of the car. That man proceeded to yell at my father using profanity and racial slurs. My father did not react well to having racial slurs used against him in front of his wife and child. That day I feared that my father would be arrested and would miss Christmas. As my father walked toward this man to confront him, I stepped in front of him trying to hold him back along with two employees of the store because the fear matters might escalate. If it wasn't for a kind man's words, I believe my father would have missed Christmas that year. It was one of the scariest days of my life regarding my race, because I didn't know what was going to happen. I was only 13 years old, and had never seen someone so mad at another person as to use such hateful words. That day was the same day I made a decision, one to be sure would keep me from the feelings and realities of repression, frustrations, and the fear caused by the color of my skin. A decision to free us from the adversities that come with being a person of color in America. Thank you for listening. Be sure to like and comment your stories and opinions on the topic.